I'm just focused in on the nest now. One of the adults just flew up with the food, and the young are really whistling away. One of them has kind of flapped its way rather awkwardly, but I think has managed to make it up onto the nest. But I think that's the adult we can see on the camera view there, and the Hawklet has flown up to the other side. Oh, okay, here's the other Hawklet. Yeah, trying to work its way up to the nest, so you can tell they're not really that effectively flighted yet. They can kind of get, there we go, up onto the nest, and there goes the adult. So that one Hawklet is definitely eating the food. Now I'm not sure, I thought one had already gone up there, but I can still hear whistling coming from the background, so... I guess I'll have to review the footage to see if I can figure out if both Hawklets managed to make it up there or not. One's definitely up there and eating. But I'm not sure where the other one went. It certainly isn't on its perch on the adjacent tree where I was just filming a few minutes ago. Maybe it's somewhere else in the nest tree, but I don't see it, just kind of scanning around the branches. If it is a male and a female, and this is the female who's taken possession of the prey, then I wouldn't expect a male sibling to attempt to pirate the food or really kind of conflict too much for it. If a male has got the food, then another male or a female sibling might well try to steal the prey or try to get at the food. I've seen that happen many times in the past. And this Hawklet is continuing to eat. We're getting scattered clouds passing through here, so the light keeps changing. Can't see too much of them other than pulling at the food. And I can see the adult, it's probably the adult male that delivered the food, is over in the adjacent tree. He'll probably leave shortly and go back to hunting. Okay, now the Hawklet is kind of finishing off the meal, I think. It's kind of up and grabbing pieces of whatever it was, probably bird, but hard to say. Seems to be fairly substantial though. He's been eating for a few minutes now. Oh, got a big piece. And down the hatch. I'm trying to anyway. Maybe too big a piece for him to get down in one shot. Yeah, really working it. The adults, when consuming prey, I've seen them basically just about everything, bones and all, even the long bones like you know, the radius and ulna. You wonder how they can get them down the throat without getting stuck, but they do it. Just about everything but the feet and maybe a couple of other things. They basically eat the whole bird. And I can hear some whistling. I've lost where the other hawklet is. It's somewhere close by and it's making some whistling calls, so I think it's waiting for the next delivery. Okay, yes, just walking over and looking with my binoculars. The other hawklet is actually back on the perch that I was filming it 10 minutes ago before the food was delivered. Sun's starting to come out, so I'm just going to adjust the exposure a slight bit. Still doesn't seem to me. It's been about what, 7 or 8 minutes now, and he still hasn't finished eating. You can see his crop though, or her crop, pending. And now she may be feeking. Can't tell. But I can see a visible bulge in the crop, that's for sure. And now she's moved off the nest.